Hello, rising third graders. Welcome back. Today we are completing lesson 8 of our summer learning. Our learning targets today are: I can find the gist of an informational text. I can find the meaning of unfamiliar vocabulary. Today you will reread the text these brave Chinese students always watch their step, discuss, and write in your journal. You will need the following things in order to be successful with today's lesson: the text these brave Chinese students always watch their step, your Day 8 note catcher, something to write with at home, and a journal or piece of paper to write on. Please pause the video here so that you can gather your materials. Let's read about it. Let's reread the text these brave Chinese students always watch their step. You can pause the video here to read the text at home with a parent, caregiver, or friend, or you can follow along with me as I read. These brave Chinese students always watch their step. A Tuller village is on top of a mountain in southwest China. The children who live there have a very dangerous walk to school. Their school is at the bottom of the mountain. The students must climb down an 800-meter cliff to get to school. It is almost a half-mile from the top to the bottom. The journey takes them down shaky ladders and over rocks. It takes about 90 minutes. The children are between 6 and 15 years old. Pictures upset Chinese people. A Chinese newspaper printed pictures of their climb. The story quickly went viral on the internet. People around China saw it and became angry. Chinese officials then promised to help the people in the mountain village. Chen Jai took the photos. He is a photographer and has won awards for his pictures. Chen spent 3 days visiting a Tuller. Chen was shocked to see the 15 village children climbing the cliff. He said the climb was very dangerous. He did it 3 times. You have to be very careful, he said. It is very easy to fall. He said that he hoped his pictures could help to change things. A PGT is the head of a Tuller village. There are 72 families who live there. They grow peppers and walnuts. He said the village does not have enough room to build its own school. Mountain has claimed some lives. A P said people have been killed and hurt going up and down the mountain. He once nearly fell from it himself. The school children stay most of the time at the bottom of the mountain with other families. They return home to see their own families twice a month. Chen Jigu lives in the village. He said the wooden ladders are hundreds of years old. Sometimes they discover one of the ladders has broken. Then they get a new one. Government promises to step in. The Chinese government has promised to fix things. The area's top officials said the government would build a steel staircase down the mountain. It will connect the village with the outside world. In the meantime, the government will try to find a better solution. Photographer Chen said it was important to help the villagers. They are very poor. They do not even have furniture. They live on less than $1 a day, he said. Chen asked how people can live like that in the modern world. Let's think about it. Pause the video here and think about the following. What is the gist for each section of the article? Make sure that you go back and reference each section while you're thinking about it. Pause the video and think now. Let's talk about it. With a parent, caregiver, or a friend at home, talk about the following. What is the gist for each section of the article? Don't forget to reference the text while you're discussing the gist of each section. Pause the video and discuss now. Now let's write about it. Using your journal and the text, write the gist for each section and identify any new vocabulary that you came across while reading. Once you're done with your wonderful writing, share your work with a teacher, a family member, or a friend. Keep up the great work, and I will see you at our next lesson.